Here is 95L in the western Gulf of Mexico right now, heading towards generally towards Texas right now at this present moment. This particular system has a 70% chance of formation during the next 48 hours, and also a 70% chance of formation during the next 5 days. And as you can see here with the official National Hurricane Center cone here, it takes it right into the South Texas area. And here we can see the water vapor loop of 95L as it heads over towards generally towards South Texas. And here is the current wind shear map of the storm. You can see it's in fairly favorable conditions right now. Moderately strong shears to its north up there, and then the sea surface temperatures are quite warm for development, around 31 degrees Fahrenheit, Celsius rather, for 95L. Now, I've heard a lot of people saying that this particular storm is going to be a hurricane or a hurricane at landfall over Texas. That is untrue. Most of the models have been saying that this storm at most will be a moderately strong tropical storm of around 50-55 mile an hour winds sustained. Though we are looking for most likely a scenario of which it'll be maybe a tropical depression, maybe a weak tropical storm as it heads over towards the central South Texas area around Friday, in which it'll give us anywhere from 6 to 10 inches of rain possibly during its entire duration. So this is going to mainly be a flooding event. There will be some winds, but over in South Texas, especially in Corpus Christi, we're used to fairly windy conditions. But wind is, like I said, not the main concern with this system. It's mainly going to be the rain threat, because we've already had tons and tons of rain previously in the past few days, and since the soil is already saturated enough as it is, more rain is not going to help with the situation, and especially with perhaps maybe 10 more inches or more, it's definitely not going to be a great scenario for us South Texans. And we're going to be watching the system over the next few days. Here is some visible imagery of the storm, as you can see, progressively as it goes through time. We can see it doesn't really have a well-defined circulation at all, really. It's just kind of a broad area. You can see most of the convection is situated over here in this general region of the storm, rather. And here's the forecast track models courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, a great site for info if you guys need any info. You can see most of the models take it generally from about Rockport, Fulton area of Texas, a little bit north of that, till around Brownsville, Texas area. Don't pay attention to that model, that's an outlier. So we're looking at the landfall between around the Rockport, Fulton area to maybe all the way as south as Brownsville, Texas-Mexico border down there, perhaps. If it stays more far south for us in Corpus Christi, it's going to be more of a rain threat, not really so much of a wind threat, as I've been saying. And that'll bring us to the northern side of the storm, which is going to be the side that has the most rains to it. So if this storm goes to the south of us, we're going to get more of the rain from it, most of the rain rather from it. And if it stays to our north, like these two models say up here, we're going to see probably a little bit more winds than expected. Maybe low-grade tropical storm force, maybe moderate tropical storm force at most, like I've been saying. And if it stays to our north, the flooding shouldn't be, the rainfall rather shouldn't be too bad, but flooding will still be a major concern with the system over the next few days. And here's, like I said, the visible again as the sun starts to go down. Here's another visible look, as you saw earlier. Like I said, not really too much of a circulation. We could make out sort of a spin kind of perhaps going on there. Winds here still pretty decent for the time being. Let's go ahead while we're at it and read the National Hurricane Center discussion on it. As you can see there, satellite images and surface observations indicate that a broad area of low pressure has formed in the central Gulf of Mexico. Although the sour activity is still disorganized, upper level and upper level winds are forecast to become more conducive for development, and it is likely that a tropical depression will form on Thursday, before the system reaches the western Gulf Coast. Another reconnaissance plane is scheduled to investigate the disturbance tomorrow. Regardless of development, heavy rainfall and gusty winds are expected to cross portions of northeastern Mexico, Texas, and Louisiana late this week. And interest there should monitor the progress of the system and refer to products from the local weather office. This is from the National Hurricane Center, as you can see here. Just search up nhc.noaa.gov, and it'll take you to the page and give you up-to-date information from an official government website, not from Facebook, not from a YouTube channel that says inaccurate information. I've been hearing a lot of people saying this is going to be a hurricane. I honestly, personally doubt that, but always use official government websites when looking for info on these particular storms. If you look for Facebook, like I said, you could get false information, which would lead to panicking, and we don't really want that. And again, it's nhc.noaa.gov up there. Also, you could go to the National Weather Service over here. NWS-CRP is our local National Weather Service over here. In fact, I'll go over here and try taking us to it right now as we speak. Before I end off the video here, you can see we already have flash flood watches in effect for most of the coastline. All of South Texas is under a flash flood watch along the coastline. And you can see here, situation overview, 70% tropical development from northwest Gulf of Mexico. Regardless of development, the main impact, as we've been saying, will be heavy rain through the weekend. Rainfall totals 4 to 6 inches with isolated amounts up to 10 inches are possible. Flash flood watch through Friday evening. The watch will likely be extended and expanded through the weekend. Tides will rise up to 1 or 2 feet above normal Thursday evening through Saturday, causing minor flooding in area beaches. And you can see the forecast, the rain chances down there. You can also see the flash flood watches in effect here, and then an important information. You can pause the video and read about that. And then tropical info from their site, and then the weather for tonight. And again, it's www.weather.gov.crp, and you could get official information from National Weather Service. Hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. Stay safe, and like I said, please refer to official sources when getting information and data on these particular systems.